Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6, where I'm going to be telling you about 25 New England Christmas attractions that you need to try. First is SoWa Winter Festival in Boston. At SoWa Winter Festival, you can attend craft workshops, you can buy gifts from vendors, and there's several food truck options, which is super cool. And I've never been before, but I really want to go this year, so I'm hoping to do a vlog of that. Second New England attraction that you have to try is ice skating on the Boston Frog Pond. I've never done it before personally, but it's a classic if you're visiting Boston and you like to ice skate. Third New England attraction that you need to try this Christmas season is making a candle at Yankee Candle Shop in Deerfield, Massachusetts. I'm also hoping to make a candle at Yankee Candle Shop this winter, so stay tuned for that vlog. Next on the list is the Breakers Mansions in Newport, Rhode Island. I went last year with Nick and it was super beautiful and I highly recommend it. If you have littles, you can go to the Polar Express train in Cape Cod. There's also several other locations if you Google search for Polar Express train rides across New England. For an amusement park that is still open even in wintertime in New England, try Santa's Village in Jefferson, New Hampshire. They have a roller coaster and other rides that are open in wintertime, and they also have reindeers that you can feed. As a small child, I also remember going to Edaville Railroad Amusement Park in Carver, Massachusetts. Edaville Railroad has a festival of lights to walk around and look at, as well as amusement park rides and a cranberry museum. Another classic option to go to if you're in New England is the Boston Ballet Nutcracker show. If you love animals, then I highly recommend going to Stone Zoo and looking at the Christmas lights. Stone Zoo in particular is having a visit with Santa, opportunities to make cookies, and visits with reindeers. I absolutely love that zoos are having these Christmas walkthroughs because I love to give my money back to animals. Another classic option in New England is the Boston Holiday Pop Show. If you're from Maine, then you can try visiting the LL Bean Northern Lights Festival. They have a giant snow globe as well as curling lanes, a famous model train village, a workshop to make letters to Santa, and a twinkling light tunnel to walk through. One of my favorite New England Christmas attractions is the Tower Hill Botanical Garden. The Tower Hill Botanical Garden is where Nick and I went on one of our first winter dates, and if you haven't seen the video yet, check it out right here. Fun fact about Nick and I is that on our first anniversary together, he took me to old Sturbridge Village in Western Massachusetts because I really love history, and it's a museum that shows a lot about history. It's very similar to Plymouth Plantation, if you've ever heard of that or been there, and it shows people acting out, making food and making clothes and making metalwork projects, which is very cool. And Old Sturbridge Village actually has a candlelight festival in New England at Christmas time, so I highly recommend checking that out if you like history as much as I do. Something new that I want to try in New England this Christmas season is ice bumper cars at Providence Rink. If you're from Hartford, Connecticut or anywhere nearby, then you can try to go to Glow Hartford. At Glow Hartford, they have live entertainment, food and drinks, a giant light bright, a giant reindeer bounce, and photo ops, so that you can get your memories with your little ones. One Christmas attraction that I went to a couple years ago with Nick was the Cirque du Soleil show. 'Twas the night before Christmas. It was absolutely incredible, and they're currently having a show in Connecticut this year. Tickets are being sold until December 8th, so if you see this video in time, I recommend seeing if they still have a ticket available. If you catch a cold like most of us do in the winter, and you're still looking to do a Christmas activity and leave the house, you can do the Patriots Place Magic of Lights drive-thru experience. I really love that they gave this opportunity so people who are sick have an opportunity to still go, leave their house, and do something fun. If you're religious during the holidays, then you can go to La Salette in Attleboro, Massachusetts. At La Salette, they have a religious gift shop, they have prayer steps, they have a hot cocoa stand, they have a light display to walk through, and a manger set up. One Christmas attraction that I wish I tried as a kid was the Enchanted Village at Jordan's Furniture. The Enchanted Village at Jordan's Furniture boasts a huge indoor tubing slide. They also have incredible 4D movies, a light show, an arcade, and an ice rink. Another zoo in New England that's having a Christmas attraction this year called Winter Wonderland is Southwick Zoo in Mendon. Southwick Zoo is having musical holiday shows this year, as well as a visiting Santa Claus and fire pits to keep warm. Personally, I love Southwick Zoo. I've been there a couple of times. I fed giraffes there on one of my first dates during the summertime with Nick when I first met him, and I also have been there before as a kid with my mom, and I pet deer in their garden where the deer roam free and people are able to go up to them, and it was one of the coolest experiences of my entire life. Another Christmas attraction in New England is Naumkeag Winter Lights in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. You can go here and walk around and look at the lights with your friends. Another attraction that I really want to go to this year for the first time ever is Snowport in Seaport, Boston. Snowport is a pop-up holiday market that occurs every year in Boston. They usually have live music and curling lanes, as well as holiday market vendors, holiday-themed bars, and crafting opportunities. If you're from Vermont, you can go to the Shelburne Museum of Winter Lights. There, you can either drive through or walk through with tickets, which is another great opportunity if you're not feeling well but you want something to do. Another Christmas attraction that I'm going to be going to this winter season is the New Winter Fest in Boston. This festival is going to be featuring a holiday marketplace, as well as a toy workshop, and a life-size ice castle and gingerbread house, as well as weekend meet and greets with Santa and ice skating opportunities. And lastly and not least is number 25. And I'm going to cheat a little bit and say that number 25 is that if all else fails, you can always stay home and put on Hallmark or Netflix and watch a good Christmas movie with some good Christmas snacks. And that's it for 25 New England Christmas activities that you can do this year. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy doing at least one of those activities this year. See you later!